But your words can impact the people, your words can impact the people, and it can make someone's life a change. It can be there. Many people think that I'm speaking, so it's my turn. But I don't think so. It's there. It can't change any person mentality or anything else. You know, we are living in a world, we are sitting and we are making so many things. We are moving forward towards technology. Our country it is having the first, our country it is having the first, little bit I'm being nervous. Do not feel that I can't speak because I don't have I have her, but I'm feeling a little bit nervous just because of seeing the audience. But now I'm feeling confident just because of you, because you are listening me with your all enthusiasm. You know, we are making plan for the space colonization, which means that we are planning a world out of the earth. But sorry for that, we are unable to provide the home to the people who are on this earth. Do we really think so that we have a dare to speak about humanity? It's very easy to say that they don't have dare, they don't have these, just because of that they are not speaking. But it's very hard to understand someone's feeling. It's very hard to understand someone's conditions and what they are really feeling. If you don't have there, and just suppose there is a criminal or there is someone who just caught by the police and they are innocent and they have all the proof, all the evidence, but they don't have their all knowledge, their all evidence can't work if they don't have dare to speak. Dare to speak for your dream. Dare to speak for your rights. Dare to speak for your authority. Many people are just scared that I can't speak because they don't believe on themselves. We are giving the example of Thomas Alva Edison, but we cannot face the failure like him because we think that it is seamless things. If a person fails once or twice, so it's a seamless thing for them. But I don't think so that if you are giving the example of anybody, so you first of all you have to follow their too. Giving example, giving example can't be beneficial. Giving example can't be sufficient until you are going to follow that.
Miss Zia, can you please change your accent to your phonetics?
Thank you, ma'am, for reminding me. You know, we all are thinking that speaking isn't enough. Yes, it is, because speaking there are many people who just want to entertain the people. They just want to listen by the many people, but do not forget that these people, their entertainment changed many times. We are living in the era of social media, where everywhere it's come, whenever it's come, so we just entertain with that. And after time, when a new anime comes, we just entertain by that. So do not think that you are making someone entertain. Make impact, make your words powerful, so that you can change someone's mindset, so that you can change the condition of this world, which we are seeing that it is too seamless. Because I was just to give the example of Orissa, where the man who have to prove the death of his sister by proving the dead body in front of the bank manager. This is a very simple things for our country, not for our country, even it is simple things for our humanity. Because we think that we have humanity, we have all the things, but sorry for that, when it's come to show our gratitude, to show our humanity, we just back forward because we think that we cannot do that. If once you believe on yourself, so do not stop. Just think about the tree. It's never stopped growing, whether it is cut by someone or whether it is bad. It's just to know one thing, that is keeping ahead, keeping
Miss
growing.
Veeral, your time of performance is over now. May I please request two of the members of our jury panel to put up your questions.
Zinat,
Yes, sir.
daring or sensibility, which one is more important? Daring or sensibility, which one is more important?
There is most important, because I have spoke that if you have lots of evidence, if you have lots of knowledge, but you don't have a dare to speak, so you are useless. You can't prove yourself right in front of the wrong people, so it can't. I can't say that you have or you are making yourself different from the people. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Wonderful performance given by our last performer. Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to invite our honorable chief guest, Miss Astha Jaiswal, CEO Sadar of Azamgarh, to share onto the stage to share a few valuable words. So please give a huge round of applause for our ma'am. Please join the podium now.
आज के इस बेहद खूबसूरत, शानदार, जानदार और तारीखी प्रोग्राम की मेहमान खुसूसी इज़्ज़त माब आस्था जायसवाल साहिबा, सीओ सदर आजमगढ़, हमारे बीच तशरीफ फरमा हैं। आप प्रोविंशियल सर्विस, पुलिस सर्विस 2016 की बैच की ऑफिसर हैं। हमारे जनपद से बहुत ही करीब जनपद बलिया से आपका ताल्लुक़ है। आपने अपनी सर्विस के दौरान तमाम बड़े शहरों, अध्यात्म की नगरी वाराणसी, बनारस, प्रयागराज, आगरा, तमाम ऐसे बड़े शहरों में अपनी सेवाएं दी और आप एक बड़े मजबूत इरादे की, बड़े ही मजबूत अज़्म की मालिक हैं और आपने अपने दौरान सर्विस तमाम जगहों पे अपनी जो सेवाएं दी हैं पुलिस प्रशासन को और अपने विभाग को, वो बड़ी सराहनीय और अद्वितीय रही है। आप आज के इस प्रोग्राम में हमारे बीच आई। हम फ्यूचर ग्रुप की तरफ से, तमाम अरकान की तरफ से और अपने स्टूडेंट्स की तरफ से, बल्कि ये कहूँ कि अहले मुबारकपुर की तरफ से आपका दिली खैर मकदम और इस्तकबाल करते हैं। आपकी आमद, आपकी तशरीफ आवरी यहाँ पे मौजूद इस नारी शक्ति को, इस आधी आबादी को वो प्रेरणा देने का काम करेगी, वो इंस्पिरेशन देने का काम करेगी, क्योंकि आज के हमारे जो तमाम परफॉर्मर्स हैं उसमें एक बड़ी संख्या जो है वो गर्ल्स की है। और आज हमारी मुख्य अतिथि एक महिला ऑफिसर जो आज आपके बीच आई हैं, वो ज़रूर अपने उन संघर्षों को जो उनके छात्र जीवन के रहे और एक बड़ी ही वो एग्ज़ाम जो प्रोविंशियल पुलिस सर्विस का होता है उसको आपने कैसे क्रैक किया, कैसे अपने छात्र जीवन के पढ़ाई के संघर्षों और जो उन्होंने संघर्ष किया उसको भी वो बयान करेंगी, अपने सर्विस के अनुभव को भी बयान करेंगी और उससे हर हाल में जो यहाँ पर बैठी आधी आबादी है, जो ये कौम निस्वां यहाँ पे मौजूद है, वो आपके अज़ाइम से, आपके उस संघर्ष से इंस्पायर होगी। मैं ज़्यादा वक्त ना लेकर, क्योंकि आपका वक्त बहुत कीमती है, इस शेर के साथ आपको यहाँ पर आमंत्रित करना चाहूँगा कि तेरे माथे पे ये आंचल बहुत ही खूब है, लेकिन मजाज लखनवी का ये शेर, तेरे माथे पे ये आंचल बहुत ही खूब है, लेकिन तू इस आंचल से एक परचम बना लेती तो अच्छा था, तू इस आंचल से एक परचम बना लेती तो अच्छा था। इन्होंने उस आंचल को परचम बनाया है और नारी शक्ति को ये मैसेज देने का काम किया है कि ये आंचल और तमाम मर्यादाओं में रहते हुए एक नारी इस देश की सेवा कर सकती है, इस देश की शांति व्यवस्था को बनाए रख सकती है, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर को मेंटेन कर सकती है, अपने जिले और अपने नियंत्रण क्षेत्र में आने वाली सीमाओं की रक्षा कर सकती है। ये एक अनुपम उदाहरण है महिला और नारी समाज के लिए, वो इंस्पायर होंगी इनसे। और मैं एक शेर और जिससे आपको बुलाना इनवाइट करना चाहूँगा कि गर्द जैसे कदम से मिलती है, गर्द जैसे कदम से मिलती है, जिंदगी रोज हमसे मिलती है, जिंदगी रोज हमसे मिलती है। आज दुनिया में ऐसे कितने हैं जिनको शोहरत कदम से मिलती है, जिनको शोहरत कदम से मिलती है। बहुत आदर के साथ, बहुत ही सम्मान के साथ सादर आमंत्रित कर रहा हूँ सीओ सदर महोदय साहिबा को। आप लोगों से गुजारिश है कि जोरदार तालियों के साथ इस्तकबाल करें, जोरदार तालियों के साथ।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। I'll not take much time. जैसे कि इंट्रोडक्शन मेरा हो गया, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल फ्यूजन ग्रुप का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद मुझे यहाँ इनवाइट करने के लिए। और यहाँ मंच पे जूरी पैनल है, प्लस ऑडियंस के रूप में पेरेंट्स आए हैं, साथ ही साथ कंटेस्टेंट्स हैं। सबसे पहले बच्चों की बात करेंगे, फिर पेरेंट्स की बात करेंगे। बहुत सारे बच्चे हैं, जैसे कि ये फ्यूचर ग्रुप जो चलता है वो छोटी क्लासेस से लेकर 12th तक है, जो मुझे बताया गया। तो सपने बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट होते हैं, क्योंकि अगर आप सपना नहीं देखेंगे तो उसको पूरा कैसे करेंगे। तो और पूरा करने के लिए मेहनत करनी पड़ती है। मेहनत का कोई सब्स्टिट्यूट नहीं है। आप कोई भी कैरियर ऑप्ट करते हैं, ऐसा नहीं है कि कैरियर सिर्फ डॉक्टर्स और इंजीनियर्स के ही होते हैं। बहुत सारे नए नए अपॉर्चुनिटीज आ चुकी हैं जहाँ कैरियर वाइज है। तो आप कोई भी कैरियर ऑप्ट करते हैं तो वो आपकी चॉइस होनी चाहिए, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल। दूसरी चीज़ ये है कि आपका डिटर्मिनेशन होना चाहिए, आप उसके लिए डेडिकेटेड होने चाहिए, प्लस आपकी मेहनत। 3 चीज़ का कॉम्बो जब रहता है तब आप किसी चीज़ को अचीव करने के लिए जाते हैं, तब आप अचीव कर भी ले जाते हैं। हमेशा ऐसा नहीं होता है कि जो हमने प्लान किया चीज़ें वैसे ही रहे। जैसे कि 12th कंप्लीट किया, फिर ग्रेजुएशन किया, फिर सोचा कि मुझे कंपटीशन की तैयारी करनी है और 1 साल में सिलेक्शन हो गया। ज़रूरी नहीं है कि प्लान वे में चीज़ें हों, कभी कभी फेलियर्स भी आते हैं, लेकिन फेलियर्स ये नहीं सिखाते हैं कि आप किसी चीज़ को छोड़ दीजिए। फेलियर्स ये सिखाते हैं कि आपको स्टार्ट कैसे करना है और कितने अच्छे तरीके से स्टार्ट करना है। क्या कमियां थी उनको आपको देखना है और उसके बाद अपनी जो स्ट्रॉन्ग पॉइंट्स है उस पर डटे रहना है, फिर आपको अचीव करना है और आप अचीव कर ले जाएंगे। यकीन मानिए कि कोई अलग से कोई चीज़ नहीं होती है किसी भी अचीवमेंट के लिए, सिर्फ आपकी मेहनत होता है। मेहनत का कोई शॉर्टकट नहीं है। स्मार्ट स्टडी है, लेकिन साथ ही साथ आपको डेडिकेटेड रहना है उसके लिए। आपको उतनी पढ़ाई करनी ही करनी है। ऐसा नहीं है कि आप सोचेंगे कि मैं थोड़े टाइम पढ़ लूँ फिर मेरा हो जाएगा, या फिर मैं डाइवर्ट हो जाऊँ, मैं ये भी कर लूँ वो भी कर लूँ, साथ में इंजॉय भी कर लूँ। तो ऐसा नहीं होता है। जब आप पूरी तरीके से किसी एक चीज के लिए लगन के साथ लगे रहते हैं तो वो चीज आपको हासिल हो जाती है। तो साथ ही साथ कि आप कुछ भी करें, जैसे यहाँ के बच्चे, मैंने 2-4 बच्चों का स्पीच सुना, कॉन्फिडेंस बहुत ज़रूरी है। आप जितना कॉन्फिडेंट रहेंगे, जितना आप समझेंगे चीज़ों को कि मैं जो कह रहा हूँ, मैं जो चीज़ें समझ पा रहा हूँ वो मैं दूसरों को समझा पा रहा हूँ, तो उतनी चीज़ें सॉर्टेड रहेंगी, उतनी चीज़ें ईजी रहेंगी अचीव करने में, क्योंकि आपका माइंड क्लियर रहेगा कि क्या चीज़ें कैसे करनी है। जहाँ तक कि इतने सारे पेरेंट्स बैठे हैं और उनके बच्चे भी आए होंगे, तो आज के टाइम का ये जो जेनजी जनरेशन करते हैं और साथ ही साथ जो नया जो अब के बच्चे हो रहे हैं वो अल्फा जनरेशन के हो रहे हैं, तो पेरेंट्स क्या करते हैं, पेरेंट्स चाहते हैं, पहले से प्लान कर लेते हैं कि मेरा बच्चा अभी पैदा हुआ है, अब ये करेगा, फिर या तो स्पोर्ट्स में जाएगा या फिर डॉक्टर बनेगा या फिर ये करेगा। आप हमेशा उनको प्रोत्साहित करें जो वो करना चाहते हैं, जो जिसमें उनकी इच्छा रहे, उस चीज़ को आप जितना ज़्यादा समझेंगे और जितना उसके साथ चलेंगे, उस बच्चे को समझेंगे, उतना वो बच्चा अपनी लाइफ में अच्छा कर पाएगा। ज़रूरी नहीं है कि हर बच्चा पढ़ाई में अच्छा हो, हर बच्चा खेलकूद में अच्छा हो, लेकिन हर बच्चे की एक स्पेशल क्वालिटी होती है और जो पेरेंट्स ही समझ सकते हैं कि मेरे बच्चे की एक खासियत है। तो जो उसकी अच्छी चीज़ें हैं वो जितना जल्दी आप समझ सकेंगे और जितना उस चीज़ों पे काम करेंगे उस बच्चे के साथ, उतना वो उस कैरियर में आगे बढ़ेगा। अगर हम ये चाहेंगे कि नहीं यही करेगा, तो फिर वहाँ समस्याएं आती हैं, वहाँ जनरेशन गैप आता है, वहाँ ऐसी चीज़ें आती हैं जो टकराव का एक कारण बनती है, फिर बाद में वो डिप्रेशन का कारण बनती है और बच्चे की जो मनोस्थिति होती है या बच्चे का जो कॉन्फिडेंस होता है वो लो करती है। इसीलिए हमेशा अपने बच्चे को सपोर्ट करें और आज के टाइम में ज़रूरी है कि आप बच्चों से फ्रेंडली बहुत रहें। जितना आप बच्चों से बात करेंगे, जितना उनको समझेंगे, उतना शेयर करेंगे बच्चे अपनी चीज़ें। वो आइसोलेशन का दौर खत्म होगा, वो चीज़ें खत्म होंगी जब वो कुछ बेहतर कर पाएंगे। इसलिए बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है कि आप समझें अपने बच्चों को। और मुझे लगता है कि जितने बच्चे हैं सबके अपने अपने ड्रीम्स होंगे, सबकी लाइफ में क्या हमें करना है हमें पता होगा। तो 3 चीज़ें हमेशा याद रखिए कि आपको मेहनत करनी ही करनी है, आपको लगन के साथ लगे रहना ही रहना है और आपने जो सोचा है उसे छोड़ना नहीं है। आपको उसके लिए हमेशा प्रयासरत रहना है और उसको करके ही दम लेना है, ये चीज़ें। दूसरी चीज़ है कि आप हमेशा अपनी लाइफ में एक पैशन जरूर रखें, एक हॉबी जरूर इनकलकेट करें, क्योंकि वो हॉबी का 2 काम होता है। जब आपको कुछ करना पसंद हो, जैसे पेंटिंग है, म्यूजिक है, कोई गेम खेलना, कुछ भी, जब आप उसको इनकलकेट करते हैं तो पहली चीज़ आपको अच्छा लगता है, आप उस चीज़ में निपुण होते हैं। और दूसरी चीज़ है कि जब आगे की लाइफ में आप जाते हैं कैरियर के लिए, तो वो स्ट्रेस को दूर रखती है। इसलिए हमेशा एक हॉबी, एक पैशन जरूर रखें और उसको इनकलकेट करें, उसमें फिटनेस लाएं, मतलब जितना अच्छा हो सकते हैं उतना अच्छा होइए। एक चीज़ ये है कि बहुत सारी चीज़ों पे मोरल वैल्यूज पे बात हुई, तो मोरल जब हम संस्कारों की बात करते हैं कि कैसे हमें चलाना है, एज सोसाइटी हमें कैसे एक्ट करना है, तो ये बहुत ज़रूरी है कि चीज़ें घर से आती हैं, जहाँ हम पढ़ते हैं वहाँ से आती हैं। जितनी अच्छी चीज़ें हम वहाँ सीखेंगे उतना हम अच्छा इंसान बन पाएंगे। तो जैसे गांधी जी को मैं कोट करना चाहूँगी, हमारे नेशन को, फादर ऑफ द नेशन को, बी द चेंज यू वांट टू बी। आप यू वांट टू सी इन द वर्ल्ड, मतलब कि आप वो बदलाव खुद में लाइए जो आप बदलाव दुनिया में देखना चाहते हैं। बच्चों के लिए मैं एक कोटेशन जो मैं हर जगह बोलती हूँ उसको मैं बोलना चाहूँगी, कोई भी लक्ष्य मनुष्य के साहस से बड़ा नहीं, कोई भी लक्ष्य मनुष्य के साहस से बड़ा नहीं, हारा वही जो लड़ा नहीं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद मुझे आमंत्रित करने के लिए।
थैंक यू सो मच मैम फॉर योर वंडरफुल स्पीच। मैम ने हमें कामयाबी की बहुत सारी सीढ़ियाँ बता दी हैं, बस हमें उस पर चढ़ना है और कामयाबी की ऊंचाइयों तक पहुँचना है। थैंक यू सो मच मैम फॉर बीइंग अ पार्ट ऑफ दिस प्रोग्राम। I would like to invite our director sir to come forward and honor our chief guest. Ma'am, please come to the stage, and I would like to invite our managing team to bring the memento and to present it to our chief guest. I would like to invite our managing team. Please bring the memento and certificate of honor to our director sir will present our chief guest. Audience, please give a huge round of applause for our chief guest, who is Astha Jaipal, CEO Azamgarh. As a certificate of honor, ma'am, that you will remember it forever when you will see it. Thank you so much, ma'am. और एक छोटा सा तोहफा हमारे पूरे फ्यूचर ग्रुप के परिवार की तरफ से हमारे चीफ गेस्ट मैम के लिए I would like to request our managing team to bring the gift on the stage so that our director sir can give it to our chief guest. Audience, लग रहा है सब लोग ही सो रहे हैं. Where is the energy, audience? Give a huge round of applause for our director sir and for our chief guest. Thank you so much, ma'am. We are honored that you are here.
None can destroy an iron, but its own rust can. I repeat my word. None can destroy an iron, but its own rust can. Likewise, none can destroy a person, but its own mindset can. Audience, the stage is once again ready to witness another inspiring voice, another powerful personality, and another beautiful perspective. So please welcome Miss Arfa Karim. So please join the podium and please put your hands together for Miss Arfa Karim.
Sir. Hello, sir. Okay, sir.
Well, there is a line that is said by the God that तू करता वही है जो तू चाहता है, पर होता वही है जो मैं चाहता हूँ. कि तू करता वही है जो तू चाहता है, पर होता वही है जो मैं चाहता हूँ. तो तू कर वही जो मैं चाहता हूँ, फिर होगा वही जो तू चाहता है. Well, starting with the greatest and almighty Allah, what He sees cannot be seen, and what He creates cannot be created. I'm wishing a very charming, captivating, enchanting, and a super califragilisticexpialidocious to our honorable chief guest, guest of honor, respected jury panels, honorary family to the distinguished teachers, and each and last one present here. The girl who's in front of you, her name is Arfa Karim, daughter of the great personality named Mr. Anwar Alam and Mrs. Khushida Khatun. Today I'm supplicating from the jury panels that please and do be my topic. So I should continue.
Arfa Karim,
Yes, sir.
how are you?
Fine, sir. What about you, sir?
I am not good
Why? There's a question that arises
because
why?
I have not listened to you.
Oh, sir. So I stand here to give my...
Your topic is poverty is not only lack of money. Sometimes it is lack of humanity.
Wow. That's truly a quintessential, that's truly a home topic, that poverty is not only the lack of money, sometimes it is the lack. Poverty is not only the lack of money, sometimes it is the lack of humanity. You know, whenever we listen to the word poverty, the thing that comes to our mind that a person without the money, a person without the food, a person without the shelter, a person with a torn cloth, this all the things that comes to our mind whenever we listen to the word poverty. But are you really thinking that person without the money, that person without the food, that person with a torn cloth, that person without the home, really they are the poorest? No. Really, they are the poor, I'm accepting it. But here is one thing also, that in that world there are so many richest people. They are the richest, they have the bungalows, they have the money, they have the cars, Rolls Royces, each and everything they had. But one thing, they have the poverty of the kindness. They have the poverty of the humanity. They have the poverty of the emotions. That is the thing. In that world there are so many people, they have each and everything, but they have the poverty of humanity. And in that world there is also a person, may he didn't have the food, may he didn't have the money, may he didn't have the home, but still he has the richest heart in that world. You know, like poverty in that world, like just assume that I'm talking about issue in our country, India, that there was an issue, a murder in the West Bengal, Kolkata. I'm talking about like the murder of Dr. Momita. We all know how much painful, how much traumatized this was. Are you really thinking a person who killed? Really, that is the question that arises, that is that person has the humanity? Is that person has the humanity? We get the name of the human just behalf of the humanity, that humans have the humanity, but where is the humanity? Why people are just losing their humanity behind of the money? You know, like recently there was a leak of paper, of neat paper. The person who just, I'm remembering just one line that नीट के पेपर की तैयारी के लिए किसी ने बचपना खो दिया तो किसी ने दोस्तों से रिश्ता तोड़ दिया। नीट के पेपर की तैयारी के लिए किसी ने बचपना खो दिया तो किसी ने दोस्तों से रिश्ता तोड़ दिया, लेकिन आखिर में पेपर लीक ने बता दिया यहाँ ह्यूमैनिटी से ज्यादा पैसों वालों की चलती है। That is the truth, that people have truth, people, he just sold. He just sold himself, his humanity just for the money, and we said that we get the name of the humans just on the behalf of humanity. Where is the humanity? Recently in our district Azamgarh there was the murder rape of a small child. I'm talking about he was 7-year-old, but still a man who killed him. Really, he was too much. He was loving him, but after what happened, he came and he just killed that person. That is the thing that shows us that. Just remember one thing, that we remember the Mahatma Gandhi, we remember APJ Abdul Kalam, we remember more great personalities in the world. Why? Just because of their money, that they have the money, they are too much rich, they have the bungalows? No. We remember those just because of their humanity, that they have the humanity, they have the humanity that shows we know them very good. There are so many people, they are just losing their humanity on the behalf of money. Are you really thinking that we should do this all the thing? Just remember one thing, that if anyone is poor behind you, if anyone is poor behind you, you have to help them instead of saying that I will not. Here is one thing, that before being the richest person in the world, you must have to be a richest person with the humanity, because when you will lose your humanity, you will not be the human. You cannot be the name of the human. इंसान चांद तक तो पहुंच गया, पर दिलों तक पहुंचना भूल गया। इंसान चांद तक तो पहुंच गया, पर दिलों तक पहुंचना भूल गया। तरक्की तो बहुत कर ली दुनिया ने, तरक्की तो बहुत कर ली दुनिया ने, बस इंसान बनना भूल गया। That is the true introduced generation, that people, they are just running behind the success, they are just running behind all the things that can make them famous. But what about that by which you are losing yourself? What about that by which you are even losing yourself about it? You know what? Today people are just even fighting with their brothers. People are just even fighting with their mothers also, their parents also. Are you thinking the person who has done each and everything, the person who has sacrifices each and everything, you are fighting with that? You are fighting with that. Our parents, has they taught you that who are you? They has taught each and everything. But today when the people become successful, but today when the people become...
Your performance has been over. Now, comment your performance in a phonetic style.
Okay, thank you for reminding me. Like in that world, there are so many people, they are taught each and everything by their parents, but after what happened? They just started to rebel, they just started to scold even their parents. That is the question that arises, that where is your humanity? Where is your humanity, that you are forgetting a person who has taught each and everything for you, a person who has sacrificed each and everything for you, a person who has done each and everything what he can just for you, but today you are asking a question, what you have done for me? You are asking a question to your parents, that what you have done for me, that shouldn't be. That shouldn't be. You have to make your parents proud by your humanity, by showing that I am the people, I am the person of that person who has taught me the humanity, who has taught me each and everything. But today, what is happening? No. People, each and everyone, even if I told you that here was with each and everyone, if a single thing wrong going to be happened, they just started to scold, they just started to fight, they just started to do each and everything. Where is your humanity? Again and again I am asking that one question, that why people are lost losing their humanity just on behalf of that. In that world, there are so many crimes are happening in our country, India. There are so many crimes is happening just for the money. What people forgetting their humanity just for the money? What people are losing their humanity. Even there are so many murder, there are so many rapes that are happening in our country. How? Just people sold their humanity just for the money. That is the thing that shows people are showing their humanity. So before, again I want to say that before being a wealthiest person in that world, before being a richest person in that world, before being an honor of the richest person, before being an honor.
Let's stop here. Now I would like to request my jury panel, please direct your question.
So, Arpa, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
My question to you is, do property affects human behavior?
Do property affects human behavior? That's truly a quintessential question. That do property affect the human what's the question, sir?
Human dignity.
Human dignity. You know, like today people are just thinking about the property. If their parents have the property, they just started to think that may it just become of me. May I get that? But even they just even started to court their brothers, as I say, even just for the property, that I can truly say that they are losing their humanity. That is now. Thank you, sir. Any other question now, please? Thank you. Thank you to each and everyone who are listening very carefully. Thank you for giving your precious time to me. Thank you so much.
थैंक यू सो मच आरफा फॉर योर वंडरफुल स्पीच। और हमारे बीच अब बहुत सारे गेस्ट आ चुके हैं। मैं उनका तहे दिल से शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहती हूँ और वेलकम करना चाहती हूँ इन द ग्रैंड इवेंट ऑफ फ्यूचर ग्रुप दैट इज द स्टूडेंट ऑफ द ईयर 2026। आई वुड लाइक टू इनवाइट our director sir to please come forward on the stage, and from the guests I would like to invite Mr. Azad Ahmed Khan sir, the manager of Central Public School Mubarakpur Azamgarh. Audience, give a huge round of applause for Azad Ahmed Khan sir. I would like to request our managing team to bring the memento and esteemed honor. So please come to the stage. Our director sir will honor you with the memento and I have been a part of Central Public School. I am the student of 2020 batch, sir. I hope you remember me as your student, but I am very obliged that you are here. Thank you so much for being here, for being a part of this event. Sir, please.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Siddiqui Saab, for having me here. The best part of today's program, which I can see here, that is, it is largely student-led. All these programs are being largely managed by students. That is the best thing here. I congratulate you here. And as that girl just pointed out, I can see many faces here from my own school. Thank you. Thank you for having me here. I can see that, and I hope that Future Group is not only giving his best to make sure that students of specifically Mubarakpur, they are confident enough to face the real life challenges, especially with regard to communication. So best of luck, and thank you for having me here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your. I would like to request our managing team to bring the special guest on the stage so that our director sir can honor them with the esteemed prestigious guest of honor. Sir, please come to the stage. And I would like to request Siraj sir, please send the special guest to the stage so that we can honor them with the esteemed honor. give a huge round of applause for our coming guests who are here on the stage.
डॉक्टर साहब डॉक्टर साहब स्टोर में भेजिए सारी
हमारे मुबारकपुर के कुछ जाने माने चेहरे which are very prestigious in our town मुबारकपुर, सुलेमान सर और शमीम सर और बहुत सारे जिनको मैं गौहर अली सर और बहुत सारे लोग हैं जिनका मैं नाम नहीं जान पा रही। शायद ये मेरी बदनसीबी है कि इतनी छोटी सी उम्र में मैं आप सबका नाम नहीं जान पा रही हूँ। सर प्लीज गिव अ ह्यूज राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज फॉर आवर चीफ गेस्ट हु आर द रौनक ऑफ आवर स्टेज दिस टाइम। ऑडियंस, डोंट स्टॉप योर क्लैपिंग। ये वो चेहरे हैं जिन्होंने अपनी मेहनत से, अपने लगन से पूरे मुबारकपुर में अपना नाम बनाया है। जिस फैकल्टी में भी वो है वो आज कामयाब है। हम सब बहुत शुक्रगुजार हैं कि इन्होंने अपना बेहद कीमती वक्त हमें दिया और हमारे इस इवेंट को एक सक्सेसफुल इवेंट बनाने के लिए अहम भूमिका निभाई। आई एम वेरी ऑनर्ड दैट आई एम अ पार्ट ऑफ दिस स्टेज विद ऑल दिस स्पेशल गेस्ट हियर। ऑडियंस गिव अ ह्यूज राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज फॉर दिस गेस्ट। ये हमारी खुशनसीबी है कि इतने सारे लोगों की दुआएं हमारे साथ है, हमारे स्टूडेंट्स के साथ है, हमारे पार्टिसिपेंट्स के साथ है, दैट दीज फेसेस फ्रॉम मुबारकपुर आर हियर एंड वी आर रियली प्रिविलेज्ड दैट वी आर अ पार्ट ऑफ इट।
हेलो सर सर ये लाइव जो है सब में लगा दिया क्या
हर एक शीशा पत्थर से टूट जाता है, हर एक शीशा पत्थर से टूट जाता है। ऐसा शीशा तलाश कर जो पत्थर को तोड़ दे। मुश्किल की घड़ियों खुद को संभाल इतना, मुश्किल की घड़ियों में खुद को संभाल इतना, हौसला देख कर तेरा मुश्किल आना ही छोड़ दे। With this wonderful line, I would like to invite the next performer on the stage, Miss Mehwish Salam. Miss Mehwish Salam, please come to the stage. I would like to grab the attention of audience. Give a huge round of applause for our next performer, Miss Mehwish Salam on the stage.
All exalted praises, commendations, and appreciation for Allah, the one who is extremely compassionate and most merciful, whose bounties are unbounded, whose mercy are unlimited, who has given us this beautiful life, and especially in the ummah of our beloved Prophet, who is most kind and merciful. Now I would like to wish you all a very good wave and a glamorous evening to my honorable preceptors, give to honor, ladies and gentlemen. The girl who is standing in front of her beautiful eyes, her name is Mehwish Salam, daughter of Mr. Abdul Salam and Hello, how are you? Actually, ma'am, my name is Mehbib Salam. Oh, sorry. Acha, your topic is parents are sacrificing everything, but our children understanding it. Parents are sacrificing everything, but our children understanding it. Here I would like to ask a very basic and fantastic question to you all. That have we ever asked the father that is his child? Have we ever asked the parents that what they want? They don't want a luxury life. They don't want a branded shoes. They don't want a branded clothes. They just want you some minutes. They just want you some hours to talk with them. But what we are doing today, we don't want to give a single minute to our parents. We are saying to them that we don't have time for you. Those parents who were sitting with us 24 hours in our childhood only for seeing that my child is living comfortably or not. But what we are doing today, if our parents is asking only for our single minute, we are able to give them. We are saying to them that we cannot give you our precious time. We are so busy. We are part of an educated society. We are part of an educated society. We are considering ourselves as a very good one. We have lots of mark sheets, but what will the mark sheet will do if we don't know, if we do not understand the sacrifices of our parents? Here I want to ask you all that if you don't understand the sacrifices of the parents, then what is the meaning of your mark sheet? What is the meaning of your mark sheet if you do not understand the sacrifices of the parents? Your parents, you are saying to your parents that what have you done for me? You are saying to them that you are just completing their duties. They are just completing their responsibilities that they are born to do. Is this a question to ask the parents? Our mother who is working hard in her scorching heat, our mother who is cooking food, our father who is working hard in a scorching heat and a freezing rain. And remember a few lines that जो बिना आंसू बिना आवाज के रोता है वो बाप होता है. जो बिना आंसू बिना आवाज के रोता है वो बाप होता है. जो अपने बच्चों की किस्मत के छेद को अपनी बनियान में पहनता है वो बाप होता है. घर में सबके लिए नए जूते आते हैं, इसके लिए बाप के तलवे खिंचाते हैं. कि घर में सबके लिए नए जूते आते हैं, इसके लिए बाप के तलवे खिंचाते हैं. जो अपनी आंखों में दूसरों के सपने सजोता है वो बाप होता है. सच है, माँ रखती है कोख में 9 महीने, लेकिन जो दिमाग में रखता है वो बाप होता है. बाप रखवाला होता है, बाप घरवाला होता है. बाप अपनी औलाद से हार कर भी मुस्कुराने वाला होता है. बाप करता है कहता नहीं, जब बाप समझ में आता है तो वो बाप रहता नहीं. Very sorry to say, ladies and gentlemen, today we're living in such a surrounding, today we're living in such an era that we are not understanding the sacrifice of our parents. We are saying to them that what have you done for me? Today, I would like to grab your attention on this topic that have we ever asked your parents that are they feeling tired? What they want? Have we ever asked to them? No. Of course, the answer would be no. In our Bukhari Sharif, there's a line that kullu nafsin. In our Bukhari Sharif, there's a line that lan nafsin kullu nafsa. This line would just say that always respect your parents. Always respect your parents until if you're respecting your parents, still you will be unable to complete the sacrifices of your parents. It is the reality. Try to understand it. Let me tell you what is written in Gita. In Gita it is written that try always respect your parents. Try to understand your parents' sacrifices because they are the one who can steal their own happiness for you. They are the one who can understand you. They are the one who can think about you. Except of them, no one. But we are a part of an educated society. We are a part of that era where we are just thinking that they are just completing their duties. They are just completing their responsibilities. Is it the thing to ask the parents? I don't think so. Because today we are calling ourselves as a mature one. We are saying we are a part of an educated society. We are calling ourselves as a mature one. But what type of maturity has come to you if you do not understand the sacrifices of our parents? I would like to know from you all. Here, I would like to ask to the parents who are sitting here that have you ever said to your children that don't do this thing, don't do that thing. Because today's parents, they are operating from their children that if my child is going to send me in a haunted house, what will happen with me? If my child is going to send me in a haunted house, what will happen to me? It is the thinking of our today's generation. It is the thinking of today's parents. Because they are scaring from their children. They are scaring from their children that if they are going to throw me out of the house as a garbage, what will I do? Once Shri Narayan has said that never say your parents. अपने माता पिता से कभी ये ना कहना कि उन्होंने किया ही क्या है तुम्हारे लिए. उन्होंने अपनी पूरी जवानी लुटा दी है education. But still, we are unable to understand the sacrifices of our parents. Why? What's the reason? Are they not giving us good parenting? I would like to ask you all that are they not giving us good parenting that we are unable to understand that?
Transform your speech into phonetic tone.
Okay, thank you so much for reminding me. I would like to know from you all that have we ever asked your parents that what they want? No. We are saying that we can do anything alone. There's no need of the parents. But there is the need of parents on each and every step of your life. Try to understand, my dears. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you all that your parents are no more. Your parents are for temporary. Try to understand their sacrifices because beneath the foot of your mother, there's a heaven. And beneath the foot of your father, there is the key to heaven. But still we are unable to understand. I'm very sorry to say. Once a person, he was doing tawaf after holding her mother on his back. Once a person, he was doing tawaf after holding her mother on his back, and he was doing the tawaf of Kaaba. He asked our Prophet, peace be upon him, he asked to our Prophet that have I repaid my mother's sacrifices? He said, no, you cannot repay the sacrifices of my parents. Why this generation is unable to understand the sacrifices of their parents? I'm so confused. I'm very curious to know from you all that why are you not understanding the sacrifices of their parents? Can anybody sacrifice their life? Can anybody sacrifice their life as their parents? No. No one can sacrifice their life as a parent. But still we are unable to understand their sacrifices. Why? What's the reason? Because we are a part of an educated society. We are a part of an educated society. We're living in such a country, India. We're living in such a democratic country, India, where the people do not think about their parents, where the people have become selfish. They're just thinking about their own self, but they forget that today, if they are standing on any position, they are solely because of their parents.